It's chemistry time. Okay, so we've got calculations, and this is question number 2. Here it is, let's have a quick read. We've got, what is the mass of magnesium needed to be heated with excess oxygen to produce 10 grams of magnesium oxide? So I've popped out a lovely equation for you to use. There it is. And we've got some relative atomic masses down there as well, magnesium and oxygen, and that's all you're going to need. Okay, so jot this one down, give it a quick go, grab the calculator, grab whatever you need. Do this question, we'll catch up to go over the solutions in a few minutes. Righto, let's get through the solution. So, what do we need to do? We need to work out the mass of magnesium that needs to be heated to produce 10 grams of magnesium oxide. Now, just like in the previous video, this is one of these calculations where you've got mass, right? And you need to work with mass, you need to work with moles, etc. Whenever you've got that, make that handy table that I told you about, right? So I'm going to rewrite the reaction. 2 mg's plus O2 goes to 2 mgO. And down the side, again, the headings are mass, and then mr/ar, and then moles, and finally ratio. So that right the way down the bottom. Okay, let's just make these headings here real quickly. Make a couple rows. There it is, and there it is. Okay, we're all good. Split this all up, and there. Perfect, we're ready. Now this 10 grams, what was this 10 grams all about? It was to produce 10 grams of magnesium oxide. So you look for magnesium oxide in your table, where is it? It's right on the end over here. So then we put 10 grams inside that box there. We start working, filling out that column now. We need the MR of MgO. And now look, I gave you all the data here, right? So for MgO, let's just write that down here. MgO. Magnesium we said is 24. Oxygen we said is 16. We just got to add those together. That's going to give us 40. Great. So I can put 40 underneath here. Now to work out the moles, what are we doing? We're doing 10 divided by 40, right? So that's going to be 0.25 moles. Bam. Now, ratio numbers, right? So let's get highlighting. Look at the ratio. Ratio, again, are the numbers that are in front of each of these species. Whenever you don't see a number, i.e. in front of the oxygen, that there is a 1, okay? But the ones that we're concerned in here are going to be the 2 and the 2. Why? Because we're looking for the mass of magnesium, right? So oxygen, we don't really need to work with oxygen in this question. So let's get filling this out. It's 2 to 2, which is just as good as 1 to 1, right? So 2 to 2, that means the moles for magnesium is going to be exactly the same. So 0.25 moles, fill that in. Work our way upwards now, right? So the MR of magnesium, we've got it, that's just 24. So all we've got to do is 24 times by 0.25 to get the mass now, okay? So that's just going to be 6 grams. Bang, done, sorted. And that's it, nice and simple. So a real easy chemistry question there. Awesome. Okay, so if you didn't quite get the chemistry question, I hope you now know how to do it. And again, that table is so useful, right? So whenever you've got one of these calculation questions, try and make that table if possible, fill it all out, and we're all sweet, okay? So, more calculations coming for you to practice. Until then, take care, and I'll see you again very, very soon.